English practice session with Birkan. Birkan is my friend from Istanbul, Turkey. He's interested in learning different languages like Russian, Spanish, right?
That is true. I'm still working on this sharing system. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
I never done it before. Open system security, privacy. Security, privacy. In this computer, I never done it before.
Mm-hmm.
Must be this one. Will not be recorded content of a screen until it's going. You just close them later. Again, sorry.
And Timur? Hello, welcome.
Hello, Timur.
Hi. Hi.
It's your first time?
Or? From?
Yes, it's my first time. I want to.
Oh, welcome to Language Mixer.
Yeah, thank you.
Where did you find us?
So I was searching this, how to say, this. I want to practice my English with some speaking clubs, and I searched it from the internet websites. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's my first time.
Okay, welcome again. And
thank you.
Mariette is connecting. Yes, she is here.
Security, privacy to grant access. I think I need to
Hello.
have Zoom and come back again.
Okay, Birkan, if it is okay, you can send me as well.
Yeah. Okay.
I can share for you.
I only need to share my PowerPoint presentation on my screen. Can you do this for me, maybe?
From Zoom, PowerPoint. Okay, you clicked share screen, right?
Yes, I do this, but it's asking some permissions.
Okay, first time, yes. It's.
No, it worked.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, great.
Thank you. Thank you. All PowerPoint.
Okay, thank you. Then Birkan, stage is yours. Before you start, maybe you can tell us about yourself.
Sure. Okay, now I'm starting. Hello again. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my presentation. And I hope this is the correct way to say in Kazakh language. And thank you for joining. And thank you also for having me today. I'm going to, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Birkan. I'm from Istanbul, Turkey. And I live in New York City currently since 2016. Today I'm going to talk about New York City, the city where I live. And I'm hoping this presentation, this session will be more interactive, more conversational way, okay? So please try to join and then make it more conversational, not kind of one-man show, all right? Yeah, this is the subject that I'm going to talk today, and I'm sure everyone has an idea in their mind, right? I'm curious actually. What do you guys know about the city? What is it? What is the image on your mind when I say New York City? What do you think? I'd like to hear. How many people we have today? For us, by the way, 10. Any idea? Any volunteer? Maybe some of you already been to New York City.
Big place with lots of population and New York Square.
That is true.
Well known, yeah. Maybe celebrities live there, or some, I don't know, some headquarters of some companies.
Right.
Yeah, very famous place.
Yep.
Some bridges, I don't know, suspended bridges maybe, or something like that. And ice skating, I reckon now, as I see on the image of your presentation, yeah.
Oh yes.
Quite popular winter sport. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Most of them. And have you been to New York before?
No.
Okay, even if you never been to New York, you have these images on your mind, right? It's so a popular city globally, and probably because of the Hollywood movies, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of it's kind of making us more familiar about the city.
Yeah.
Okay, the next. Oops. Okay, I just put
Oh,
some pictures on this slide. It's mostly very well known, very popular places also for tourists, right? It's touristic spots, like you can see on the top of the top right, Central Park, and as you said, you said the Brooklyn Bridge is one of the bridges in the city. It's also a very touristic area, and you can see Grand Central on the left side, Grand Central Station. It's a kind of background of many Hollywood movies, and also you can see the Manhattan view and the tall buildings, and Broadway also. Broadway is also very popular and then globally well known in New York City. I just wanted to give you a general idea where the city is located on the map. I'm sure everyone knows about it, but I just, it was a kind of opportunity for me to learn some PowerPoint animations. Here's the city. Actually, this represents whole state. In the United States, there are 50 states, and New York City is located in New York State. And this little part on the ocean, close to the Atlantic, New York State, New York City. Sorry. And yeah, I would like to also share some information, some facts about New York City. And as you know, it's the first settlement. It's from Europe, and the first Europeans in New York City, according to Wikipedia, it's from it's Dutch people. And when they came with their company, they name it this area as New Amsterdam. I didn't know that until I came and to live in New York City before, actually. But this information was kind of interesting to me. And then English people came, and then they changed the name, and they name it as New York, just like today. Okay. And also other informations about the city, and there are 5 boroughs in the city. Borough is like municipality. It's like a local management. And then these are Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Bronx, Staten Island. Most of them are also, I'm sure you heard it before, even if you've never been to. And most of them are very densely populated and then diverse, ethnically, also linguistically. And the population is around 8.5 million. On the left side, you can see the flag of the city, and then you can easily recognize that the colors are very similar to Dutch flag, since the Dutch people are the first Europeans in this area. And then the seal shows us some information also. You see two guys. One of them is Native American, and the other guy is a seaman, is a marine. It symbolizes the colonizers. On the top, you can see bald eagle. It's also symbolizing United States of America. On the middle, you can see windmill. It's symbolizing the Dutch industry in a Dutch company in the city. And I didn't know before, but I read while I'm preparing this presentation, and then I learned that the New York City in this industry, milling industry actually, was kind of a monopoly in 18th century, and even all over the world actually. It was a big industry in New York City. Okay. And as I was saying before, it's very ethnically diverse city, and then this is a list of a part of it actually, list of ethnicities. Latinos, Chinese people, Russian, from all over the world. It's kind of a melting pot. It's called, culturally and ethnically very diverse. And this is a map that you can see the major languages. As you see, Russian, Chinese, Bengali, Polish, Yiddish, Korean. But these are the major languages, but this is not a total number of languages. Any idea? I just want everyone just to take a guess. How many languages would it be all over the state, all over the city? Just an idea. What do you think? How many? Could be. Any volunteer?
20?
No volunteers? No idea?
And
maybe 15. I don't know.
We have
No, I think
With the
maybe
space,
50.
like 60 maybe, I don't know.
60. We got 60. Another?
20.
20.
Who gives more?
Who gives more? I need more. No more?
Since
30?
it's a,
Wow.
yeah, since it's a and the nation living in New York City, I guess it's over 100.
Or 100. That's a good guess. Any other? Yeah, it's
80, as much as 80 maybe, I don't know.
okay. All right, then the answer is here. Where is it? Here. It's
Wow.
800
Wow.
languages. Yeah, it's crazy. It's unbelievable, right? And the other interesting thing is that in New York City, the English is still the main language. It's widely spoken language in the city, in New York City, but 25% of the population still speaking English as an alternate language, like a second language. And some parts, it is possible to see people not speaking English in the city. For example, if you go to Russian part, if you want to sit in a cafeteria in a restaurant, then maybe you have to order your food in Russian language because the waiter doesn't speak English. It is possible. Another guessing game. Everyone knows about Statue of Liberty, right? Do you know which country is it from originally?
France.
Any guess?
France.
From
France.
is it Greece?
From Paris.
Greece?
Yes.
Any other?
Mirror in the chat says it is France.
It
It's
was
what?
present.
Sorry, say again.
It was present from France.
Which one? Greece?
France.
France, okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's the correct answer, actually. It's France, and it's gifted to the United States for Centennial Celebration. It's like 100 years celebration of the country. This is also another interesting information. Okay. How about this one? New York, first of all, New York City, New York Library is one of the biggest globally. It's very big. And this is not only for books. It is also, you can join some classes organized by a library. And also you can join some meetups. For example, last year I used to attend a book discussion club, and then which is very good for your language practicing, because you read and discuss with your peers, with your friends, like once a week. And do you know how many books in total in the local library? Any guess?
100 millions.
100 million?
Thousands.
1,000 what? 1,000 millions?
100,000, something like that.
No more guess? What do you think, Nilay?
Okay, maybe 600,000 or yes, not a million, I guess, but I think a million or a million.
Okay, here's the answer.
Ah.
50 million books.
Yay.
It's huge,
No,
right?
no.
It's a very big library, and yeah, it's very useful also. And you can read your books on electronically. You just all need to download an application, and then that's all. This is also possible. And pizza in New York City is also very popular. It's as a fast food. And I don't know how it is in Almaty, but people love pizza here. And then everywhere you can find a pizzeria in every corner in New York City. Is it the same in Almaty? People like pizza?
Yeah, the same here.
Yeah.
Not like
Not,
in New
but
York.
not as much probably. It's not like it's a culture, but it's getting this way, I guess.
Yeah.
Getting this way, yeah. Globalization.
Yeah, here, I mean, when I was living in Istanbul, I always ordered pizza, but not like here. Here it's possible to go to a pizzeria and then buy a slice, like big slices. And so it's a big culture here also, local culture, pizza. And do you know when is the first time the first pizzeria opened in the city? Another guess game. A year.
I'm sorry, Birkan. Is it possible if people could write in the chat? Because I think since there are 9 people, maybe it's easier for them to give their guesses in the chat. And then you could actually see the answer. I guess,
Yeah,
because I guess people just don't want to speak, or and in a chat they will be more comfortable answering.
I understand, but the thing is, I want everyone to speak. You know, just it's also kind of conversational, right? Because it should be kind of also conversation and a kind of opportunity to speak.
Birkan, can I have a question?
Sure, please.
Is there an Italian village or something like this in New York City?
That is true. That is
So
true.
the first pizzeria is in there, in Italian village or in the Italian town.
Probably. I have no this information actually, but yeah, probably the people from Italy, the first immigrants from Italy, probably they brought it to New York City. This is my guess, but it's very possible. That's true. And okay, the first one is first time in New York City, the first pizzeria in 1895. I mean, this I didn't know that, and then I just learned, and then I think I find it's very interesting. I wasn't you know I wasn't guessing actually. All right, this is actually one of the most interesting part of my presentation because I'm going to talk about also New York accent. I'm sure you have heard many times this accent from movies, from popular TV series, and but you know, but again, I would like to talk about it. And then this is also in United States. It's a kind of very distinctive distinctive accent. And let's see. Or maybe I can ask you a question. What movies do you think you would hear? Or maybe do you like American movies, Hollywood movies?
Yes, sure.
Sure, we do.
Many people learn English.
Maybe from Friends, the most famous TV series.
Friends? Yep, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Gilmore Girls and The Office. It's they're not movie, but as a serial.
Yeah, TV shows also very possible. I never seen that one. That's why I cannot say if it is if they speak in this accent, but could be.
Wait,
I'll show you.
I thought the office is in Pennsylvania, no? Or maybe I've heard it wrong. Oh, sorry, no.
Say it again, sorry.
Sorry, I thought Nilay said the office, but maybe I heard it wrong. I think the office is set in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Because I think they pride themselves that they're from Scranton, Pennsylvania, because it's such a small sort of place, and they think, oh, we want to move to New York, and yeah, so it's a lot more.
Yeah, you must be right. Then Brooklyn Nine-Nine, another option.
Yeah, thank you for letting us know. Actually, I didn't know that. I mean, I'm kind of picky. I'm not watching everything, but probably you're right. All right, I'm gonna show you some examples. Actually, it's very fun to see. You know, I always find it very fun on the street, this accent, because it's very local. And before I came to New York, before I moved to New York, I never. I mean, I don't remember. I couldn't recognize. Let's see. And these are some TV shows, some movies that you can hear this accent. You know, it's mostly about mafia movies or Italian mafia, Irish mobster, or maybe you already seen the last one, The Irishman, and also The Sopranos. And most of the Woody Allen movies are it's from New York, and it's probably you can recognize. Okay, I'll show you something about the accent, which is very funny for me. I like it. And first of all, one of the features of this language, of this accent, is it's called non-rhotic. That means the R at the end of the word is almost never pronounced. I know you guys before discussed about the differences between English, British English, and American English. Is that true?
Yes.
And probably it was the same, because as far as I know, this accent is also from Britain, also somehow. And as you see that it sounds like for the word of here, it's like here. River is like a river, and park is like park. And G at the end of ing isn't pronounced either. So doing is pronounced like doing. The O sound is pretty much not used by New Yorkers. And dog is like dog. And how you call it? The second one.
Coffee.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Let's say one day you are in the United States, and then you want to order a drink in Starbucks. How you pronounce it?
Coffee.
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 But here is like coffee.
Coffee.
Yep. And then New York is like New York.
New York.
You remember this song is like New York. There's a sound.
Yes.
I love you, New York.
And then talk is like talk. It's very it sounds very fun to hear that, right? And the th sound it should be very very easy for me, because in Turkish we don't have also th sound, and it's more like d. It's more dental from your front teeth. It's not like British th, or standard American language. That's why it's called like that instead of that. Right? Is it the same for you guys? Because it should be very close. I mean, th sound is always hard to say, right?
Yes.
Right.
We need to try to pronounce it. But I noticed like Spanish people do it well. They can pronounce th because in their language there is same sound. Maybe from some parts of Spain they have that th.
That is true. Spain, especially, right? It's like more the tongue is mostly between the teeth and the front teeth. And I've been to Spain, and I learned Spanish, Spanish, and it's correct in Spain. But when you go to the Latin American countries like Colombia, like Mexico, and then it changes. You don't see this sound.
Gracias. Gracias y gracias.
Exactly.
We learned gracias.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gracias. And it's gracias. The teeth is mostly here in the front. In Spain, actually, but even in Spain, the accents are very kind of changing. In the south, it's totally different than Madrid, let's say. Anyone learning Spanish in this group? No?
Well, I was learning and then I stopped. Now I have to resume studies again.
Yeah, it's fun. It's very fun also, and it's very useful here in the United States because many people speak Spanish. Okay, let's continue. Some examples. Who wants to try these sentences? Any volunteer? Come on, join.
Me.
All right. Come on, Akmara, please try the first one.
This is New York, and that's how you talk. May I repeat? This is New York, and that's how you talk. Talk.
Talk.
Talk.
Right? You
It is
understand?
correct, yes?
Understand it, right? What is it? I mean, how you say it in the correct way or in a standard English?
How you talk. Talk.
You understand, right? This is New York, and that is how you talk. It's in a New York style.
Mm,
And the second one, who wants to try? Come on, join.
Yeah. What they're doing? What to doing? To doing?
It's like, hey, what are they doing? What they're doing? I'm also trying to say in a correct way. It's very funny, right? Hey, what they doing?
Sounds like African, some Jamaican or something like that.
Jamaican?
Jamaican, yeah.
Maybe. I never been to Jamaica. Have you been to Jamaica?
No, but when people do accents, maybe sounds like Jamaican, yeah.
Maybe because of me, because I'm doing very bad. And the third one, no more volunteers, please, guys.
Guys, come on. Maybe.
Let's try. Maybe Timur. Timur, do you want to try?
Come on,
I don't think that I can spell that one.
Which one you try? The third one?
Yes, yeah, Vinny, where you are go. I don't know.
Hey, Vinny, where you going?
Go.
And the Vinny says, I'm going to the. I am going to the. This kind of. And the last one, ladies, last one,
Can I try?
please.
Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. Perfect. Maybe you are from New York.
I wish.
Yeah, that's true. And they use it. They say it all the time. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? It's very funny. I like it. Okay, the next one. I'm going to show you more funny stuff. Let's see some videos. How you doing? How you doing, guys? How you doing? Are you doing good?
Great. Awesome, like they say.
Do you hear the videos?
Oh, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? 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 Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good, baby. How you doing? Ross, don't let her drink anymore. How are you doing? No. How you doing? How you doing? Damn it. Oh, wait.
You know this guy, right? Joy from Friends TV series.
Sure. It's a shame not to know them.
Which one? Ah, okay, I understand now. All right. Yeah, it was very popular actually, and it's a very typical. You can hear very kind of typical stereotypic New York accent from this TV show, and this phrase is also very being used in this part. It's Joey. It's using is kind of flirtatious. You know, it's kind of flirting with women and saying this. How you doing? How you doing? But when you first meet someone, then probably you will hear this phrase. How you doing? And yeah, I like it this one too. It's very, you know, local. Next. Hold on. Oops. Not this. Still. Okay. Any. What do you think? What is this? You understand? It's German. It's kind of Dutch. What is it? Any guess?
Yeah, it's a combination of several words, like forget about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That's good, man. Forget about it. Let's this is very funny, guys. You're gonna see that.
I am Italian. I have a school for Italians. I have a school where I actually teach Italians how to be more Italian. Teach them all the fine points of Italian acting. I teach them how to crank up their ass, how to pick themselves up, how to say all the catch Italian phrases. Forget about it, definitely. You know what I mean? Yo, who died and left you, boss? Teach all the Italian vowels. Ah, eh, e, oh, ooh. When I was a little kid, I lived in South Philly. I'd see the guys in the corner. I'd learn from them. I'd see them. Hey, Louis, how come you didn't come around, eh? Everybody was around. Hey, little Petey, big Petey, regular Petey. Joe Bag of Donuts was here. Jimmy the Woman, Nicky Potato Salad, Squid Lid, Mussels Marinara, Irregular Petey, Carmel Lemon Cola, Orthopedic, Repeaty. How come you didn't come around, eh? Hey, Angie, I didn't know you'd be sweet. And they was around. If I'd have known that, I'd have been around. I. Yeah, I know. Tough guys. These are some tough guys. These are the kind of guys. Come on, you want to fight me? You want to fight me? I'll tell you what. You better kill me because I'm crazy. Come on, jerk off. Go ahead, hit me on the head. I got a plate in my head. You're just going to ruin a good back, cuz. Come on. It's the kind of guy who can rip his entire arm off. Now I'm really pissed. That was my favorite arm. I used to hug my girlfriend with that arm. My Uncle Joe's one of these great Italian characters. Uncle Joe, how you doing? My wife's a pain in the ass. She's busting my fumes. My daughter's married to a friggin' loser. I got a rash so bad on my ass I can't even sit down. But you know me, I can't complain.
All right. It's funny. Yeah, this is also a very nice and funny example. Have you seen that before? This video? Did you guys any of you?
Oh.
Who is the comedian?
Right, the video, the comedian probably from 90s maybe. I'm not sure if it is something recent. All right, the next one.
I am Italian. I have
Not this.
school for Italians.
Oops.
I have a school.
How can I go to, okay, this. And when I was trying to actually prepare this presentation, I found this this thing also. It's very interesting, and some guy on Instagram started a contest, you know, and then inviting people to join this contest and looking for the best New York accent. It's called Best New York Accent Challenge on Instagram, and then, you know, it's social network it's very possible to get bigger in a very short time. And then this one is also, it was also happening, this one too. And then the famous, the celebrities also joining this contest. And because I want to talk about this accent, I wanted to also show you this one too. It's hard to understand because it's very, fast, and the New Yorkers they speak very fast, and also with their local accent, it's gonna be, but it's fun. Let's see.
Y'all want to hear the best New York accent? Best New York accent. Best New York accent. So last week, I noticed that Nico Heller, who's someone I follow on Instagram, was putting together a best New York accent challenge.
All these people are emailing me this link to apply for a New York accent contest on Instagram.
You worried about a New York accent?
I'm like, apply for an accent contest on Instagram.
You don't have nothing else better to do? So Nicholas Heller, New York Nico, his subjects are often characters who are just literally on your corner.
Listen, my buddy Nico got a thing going on about the best New York accent.
Nico told me he was putting together a best New York accent contest. You already know.
I got the best New York accent, New York Nico.
Shout out to New York Nico.
For the past 4 or 5 years, I've been running this Instagram account called New York Nico, where
And this is the guy actually organizing this contest. He started.
go out every day and just find New York City talent. New York! Talent can be a street performer, a store owner, anything and everything's a talent. I've been able to give these talented New Yorkers the boost they deserve. They've gone on to be on Ellen and Wendy Williams.
New York Nico, shout out to him though.
I mean, it's obviously been really tough not being able to go out and document the city, but I'm trying to make lemonade with lemons.
My daughter tells me this guy Nico from New York is looking for people that talk like they're from New York. Maybe half of the videos start off, I don't even know why I'm doing this. Stop with this Instagram and get a real job, will you please?
At first it was tough to get people to submit. I had to not beg, but I had to ask my friend Wayne Diamond.
Because I think I got a great accent. Because I'm great.
And next thing you know, celebrities are submitting. Chaz Palminteri, Denny Mazar.
Hey Nico.
Catherine Narducci.
Hey Nico.
Alec Baldwin.
Oh, and I'm the judge, all right? Because if I participated in it, I would easily win.
Myself, Princess Nokia, and Michael Rappaport are the main judges. We narrowed the 1,000+ submissions to 24. Then from there, it was kind of like a March Madness style bracket. Wiki from Manhattan.
What's good, y'all?
We go against Mero from the Bronx.
Pump your brakes, my G, because
Slick Nick the Ruler from Brooklyn.
If you don't use your hands when you talk, is it even a New York accent?
Chase Money Mars, one Bronx.
I hear everybody talking about they got the best New York accent and all that. I said, duh.
Yes, Fierceness, one Staten Island.
And to be honest, I think I'm like the best contender.
Wiki, one Manhattan.
You know what it is. Straight Boricua, straight Irish.
Monty Gromer, one Queens.
So I'm just looking at him, I'm like, you're using my hands. That's like,
Well, everyone thinks that the second place winner, Rob Agri, was robbed.
For the city that never sleeps, we're just taking a nap, but we can still be united in the way that we yap.
I can't say that anyone got robbed. I think, you know what? I take that back. I think Wayne Diamond got robbed.
I mean, come on. I am a beautiful person.
He got knocked out in the first round. But, hey, what are you going to do? Charlotte the Wolf went against this 9-year-old girl from Staten Island named Sienna.
Check this.
Charlie only got votes.
I'm 74 years old, and I don't give a
Let's talk about profanity.
I think you're a fucking moron.
What the are you doing?
You're fucking bugging. You know what I mean?
Profanity is music, of course.
So don't for 1 second think I'm on some funny shit, because I could show up to your grandma building and smack the shit out of you.
I didn't hear any negativity in any of this. Cursing to me is not a sign of negativity. Confrontation is not a sign of negativity.
You sound like you just stepped off the fucking subway.
You want a bacon, egg, and fucking cheese?
People have this misconception that New Yorkers are rude, and I couldn't agree with that less. And you see it now, especially during a crisis. Everyone's coming together to help one another.
And not for nothing, let's be real. You flew here and I grew here. Period.
Look, resilience is part of what made this challenge something, right? There is nothing but joy in these videos.
It's always important to have pride you know, where you're from. But now more than ever, it's essential.
We're all winners. There's no losers here. Nothing but winners, cuz New York forever.
It can't be described by no face, race, or color. You just know it when you hear it, because it sounds like no other.
Keep doing what y'all do, you smell me?
And you smell New York, you feel New York, you hear New York, and you love New York.
I am very upset that I don't have a New York accent. I really wish I did. I really wish I did.
New York. New York. More like. And this is how you talk. What do you think? It's fun, right? I mean, most of the thing you don't understand, but it's fun. I'm curious what you guys think about it. Tell me.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah.
I wish I had British accent.
With more British accent, you wish you had?
Yeah, British one.
Okay.
I just scrolled through comments and found one guy just thought, why does everyone think that New Yorkers speak like Italian mobsters? I mean, like, I guess it's just sort of a stereotype.
Yeah, that's true. This is not like everyone speaks like this, because it's more like, you know, street language, you know, and it's like people. I mean, when you go to a very, you know, kind of an office environment, probably no one speaks like this, because it's more you know, street language. And some people try to actually get rid of it, try to lose it, you know. But yeah, it's very fun.
Like Cockney, but American, like.
Yeah, it's very similar. That's true. I mean, you're good at this. It's more Cockney, yeah, and from a British accent. I like to hear different accents, and one of my favorite one is from Scottish accent. You know, this it's also is very hard to understand, but it's so fun. And I think this New York accent is also very similar to that from that part.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got more. Not this. I think it's done. Thank you. Thank you for joining and listening my presentation. I hope you liked it. And
yes, we really enjoyed. Thank you so much. It was amazing, Birkan. You did great job.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for inviting me. And I hope we had a good chance to speak and practice, and then make it kind of interactive way.
We still make a thank you video and thank you photo. Nilay, if you can.
Okay. First of all, gallery view.
Also, maybe later, if people have questions to Birkan, they can ask questions about New York or any related questions about English.
Right. Let's
do
it.
If you have questions, please, maybe later you can answer. If it's okay, do people still use capiche, like capiche in New York?
Capiche?
I mean, yeah, capiche is like, I heard it before.
Spanish word.
Yeah, but it's like sort of a slang in New York. It's like, do you understand? You say like capiche, and
I never heard it.
Never. Okay, maybe it's not.
I never heard it, but I know that it's kind of Italian, right? I never heard it in New York. Maybe some Italian
yes,
neighborhoods.
Can I comment on that?
Say it again.
Yes, capisce is from Italian. It means capire means to understand, and capisci means do you understand?
Ah, okay. I didn't know that. Thank you. Thank you for
No,
the.
it's Spanish words, not Italian. Spanish, because our teacher also explained it out while he asked us sometimes, capiche. It's Spanish, it's popular language in America, not Italian.
It's actually Italian and Spanish, both, because there's Italian influence in New York in the beginning of the century and Spanish Latinx influence now. So it's both. But actually, Gohar is our teacher of Italian next week. So that's why she's, yeah.
I mean, I learned Spanish
excited.
and I never heard it in Spain, at least. I've been to Colombia, I've been to Mexico, Cuba. I never heard capiche. But maybe in Italy, somewhere, different areas. I mean, but yeah, I know it. I know it.
I heard capisce also in Italian. I've learned Spanish, but it's interesting that Mirat knows about the Spanish word like that.
No, because we asked our teacher, he's from, I don't remember the city, from United States. And he said they learned Spanish, there are many Spanish people in America, and this was from Spanish, not from Italian, maybe. But I also study Italian language. I know that the word capire, yes, capisco, capisce, but not capisce.
I didn't know that.
We can all search.
Google it.
I thought I would just ask a simple question, but then it went to origin of a word.
No, it's good. It's good. I mean, it's always good to discuss.
That's great.
It's always good to talk about it. I like it, actually. I like to talk about languages.
The internet says that it comes from Italian, and there is a word in Russian, kapish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the Russian word kapish comes from kapish in Italian, and it's spelled like this. I don't know if you can see it.
I didn't know that. Probably Russian people, inherited from Italians.
Apparently. Yeah, and you actually translate it. Professional translators use it.
And it means like you understand, right? Capish, you understand.
Also use Birkan, right? In Turkish.
Say it again. Probably everyone knows about it. I mean, some people knows about it, but I never said that capish. I mean, you said capish to your friends?
Yes. We are using it. Capish. Like pardon, like mercy, maybe.
But capish, did you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this.
I mean, coming from another country, coming from France or...
It's more like Russian, понимаешь. I never heard it on the street. It's more like makes sense. They say in English, makes sense, and just to clarify, understand if the other part understands.
Yeah. Did we make a group photo already? I just think people are leaving, so I feel bad that we don't have a group photo.
Okay, let's smile then.
Participants on the whole screen.
So next time Q&A only starts after group photo.
Okay, 1, 2, and smile. Okay, done. Today, everyone is okay. If everyone is okay.
Today, maybe there's a sharing screen, and that's why maybe it will cover the screen.
Like everyone.
Okay, let me stop this sharing screen then, right? This is what you do. Like this?
No. Not yet.
Resume share.
Yeah, there should be some like stop sharing, something like that.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. Do you still see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Too close. Yeah. This. I don't
Stop video.
know.
No.
Настройки просмотра.
So the camera. This thing should be work now. Is it working? No. I don't know. Ah, pause share. Here it is. Stop share.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
no. All right.
Then okay. Guys, today we had English session with Birkan, and we wanna say to him, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Thank you.
For such a helpful information and useful information.
Yeah, you think so? I thank you. I'm happy now. I'm happy because I was thinking, what can I tell these people? And then I'm happy if you liked it.
Yeah, really fun with all those videos and accents. And yeah, that was
Yes.
very informative as well. Yeah.
Story of New York.
Say it again.
Yeah.
What? Say it again.
History of New York City. We didn't.
Well, actually, I didn't want to bore you with some. I didn't want to bore you with some historical informations, but at least at the end of this presentation, it was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, do you have a question?
I see Akmaral also joined as a new participant. Is she new, right? Yeah. Hi, Akmaral.
Yes, I'm first time in there.
How did you know about us?
I'm 20 years old and I'm fourth year student in Almaty, Gazno El Farabi, and I know English so not so good, but I'm practicing.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
New participant.
Yeah. I think Birkan doesn't know you, Alia. Alia is the founder of Language Mixer, Birkan.
Oh, really? Ah, I didn't know that. Nice to meet you, Alia. It's
Nice to meet you, Birkan.
I
Yeah,
already checked his Instagram account, and I think it's very nice group for people. You guys did a very nice job.
thank you. That's the team, though. For the good stuff, you can credit the team. Anything bad, my fault.
Oh,
Nice. I like it.
Okay.
You are on yourself.
Okay, guys. Birkan, ask.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm done.
You were saying something.
No, it's okay.
Okay. If you don't have any questions, let's call it a day then.
mm-hmm. Let's go today.
Thank you.
Thank you all again.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank
you.
Thank you, Birkan. See everyone next week with Gohar.
Bye-bye.
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 Okay, bye guys. See you.
Thank you.